Well, I'm back in Virginia in my office, my medical practice, and I was able to see my grandbaby after I got here and made the decision to move back. It's going to be a little bit of a process when I can actually do it. You know, the RV, and I still have one dog, which I really don't want to lose. I'm very heartbroken that I had to adopt one of my dogs out, even though she's in a great place and with a wonderful person who loves her. But unfortunately, the RV life just wasn't conducive to the dogs, and I had to give up one. And then I became a grandma and just fell in love with my little grandbaby and wanted to really be in his life because life is short, and I didn't always have the time with my son that I wanted, in part because his father had him for a while, and then I was working all the time, and I'm still going to be working here a lot, but time goes by fast, and if I don't come now, I'm going to miss him growing up, and I don't want to miss these milestones, you know, the first laughs, then the, you know, rolling over, the climbs, the standing up, and, you know, then learning how to talk. And, you know, I want to be there for these things. And if I'm on the West Coast, which I love the West Coast, Brookings, Oregon is beautiful. Been there for 3 years, became an Oregon resident. But what is more important than the families that we have? In my opinion, really nothing. And I was really disconnected from my family because of all the trauma and things that I experienced, even with my mother. Once I left at 15, you know, we didn't have a good relationship, and I really didn't spend a lot of time with her. And then I came to the United States, and I barely ever saw her. So I want this to be different. And the healing that we all need should happen. Like, I was doing some research, and I have broken the cycle of abuse, and now I want to continue to foster just how this baby is going to grow. Not with all this trauma, not with all this craziness, because his parents, my son and my daughter-in-law, are just simply wonderful. They have a calm life. They planned everything, planned him. So he's not growing up in upheaval. And we all know that epigenetics and what we actually do is how we are formed as humans. And to be a good, decent human, many times, this is the soil you want them to grow up in. You know, just like when you have a plant, if you have a good soil, plant has a much better chance of growing the way it should. So yeah, big decisions once again. I always hope I make the right ones, but I do feel it probably is the right one. And then I'm going to talk more about all the things that happened and how I got here and built my life, and the trials and tribulations that we all share. Yeah, we'll go from there, but I just thought I'd record a little bit just to say what's up and what's coming next. So, excited to be here, excited for what's new, what's next, and who knows, maybe we can grow this company to be on a bigger footprint. At some point I thought about retiring, but I realize now I'm not really done yet. So it's either grow it or retire, and if I grow it, I've always been one to have big aspirations. Well, that's it. That's all I got for today. Lots of love.